This video is going to show how to export your Blackboard course and how to import that into the new Brightspace. And then once that content is in Brightspace, how to create a new home page in Brightspace and how to use this cool tool called Course Builder in Brightspace to basically organize all of these materials that you've just imported into it. So here I am in my Introduction to Weather course. I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to click Export Archive Course. And you can see I've already done this, but I'm just going to show you how this works. You're going to hit Export Package. You're going to pick the areas that you want out of all of these. Okay, so just pick everything that you want here. Okay, and then you're going to hit Submit, and it's going to create, let's go back here, it's going to create this .zip file. So once you have the .zip file, and it might take a few minutes for it to be created, you're going to right-click and to Save Link As, and you can see it's saving it down here. Show in folder, and it's going to be in my downloads when it's done. There it is. All right. So basically I have this zip file now in my downloads. That's what I'm going to use in Brightspace. Okay, so let me get out of this. Let's get out of this. Okay, so now I'm in Brightspace and I have this Met 101 Introduction to Weather that was created by the network folks here, the Brightspace people. And I want to bring that material in because right now it's just sort of this template here. I'm going to bring this material in. So I'm going to go over to Course Tools and click Course Admin. This is where all of the real power lies, in Course Admin. And you'll see under Site Resources it says Import, Export, Copy Components. So I'm going to do Import. Okay. I'm going to do Import Components down here. And I'm going to hit Start. And then here I'm going to add that zip file. Let me get rid of this. So I'm going to do Upload. I'm going to go to my Downloads folder. I'm going to click on this. Okay. And now it's uploading that folder. It's going to take a couple of minutes. All right, and I'm going to do Import All Components. Okay, I'm going to pause the video that I'm recording here because this takes several minutes. Once it's done, I will show you how to continue. And as you can see here, it says it's going to take a few minutes, take a short break because it does upload, converting, and then finally importing. So once this is done, I will restart the video. All right, it's done, so I can click on View Content. And you'll see all of the things that I have are over here on the left-hand side. Okay, but there's really no organization to them. There's no rhyme or reason for students, so we don't want to leave it that way. So then what I want to do is, this is very important. You want to, if you take a look at Course Home, this is the default layout that Suffolk provides. You got to have something to start with. This is not going to be the template that you want to use for your course. Trust me on this one. So you want to click on Course Tools again, Course Admin. Okay, and then you want to find on here Home Pages, right up here, Home Pages. Okay, so right now the default home page, right? You don't want that. You want to create a home page. So you click on Create Home Page, enter your name, so I can just call it Met 101 Home Page. Okay, you can put a description in there. This is the default, can't spell, default layout for widget base. We want, okay, now this is important, you want the layout here. I think it's better to go more than 2 panels, so I'm going to click Change Layout, and I'm going to go, oh, my phone's ringing. I'm going to go with 3, I believe, but there are your choices there. I'm going to go with Basic Plus, hit Update. Okay, and then these are going to be the 3 areas of your home page. So I'm going to put over here a widget, and I'm going to do the calendar, and I'm going to do tasks, and hit add. So now when students come to the page, they're going to see on the right hand side calendar and tasks. Up at the top here, this widget, okay, I want announcements because I want that to be the first thing that they see. And then what I think is the best thing is in here called Visual Table of Contents. So I'm going to go into Add Widgets, and I come down to Visual Table of Contents. This is the ballgame right here, folks. You really want this. I hit Add. Now I'm going to hit Save and Close. Okay? So when I go back to my course home, okay, whoops, I got to go back into, I wonder if I didn't save that. Hang on a second here. Tools, Course Admin, Home Pages. Yeah, I didn't save it, sorry. Oh wait, here it is. Cancel. Met 101 home page. Okay. I'm going to hit Save and Close. And then, oh, active home page. This is what I forgot to do. Active home page up here, I want Met 101 home page. Okay, so hit that and then hit Apply. Now when I go back to my course home, you can see there it is. You have announcements, calendar tasks, and then here is Visual Table of Contents. But we're definitely going to edit that. Okay? So then you want to go into Course Tools again, Course Admin, okay, and you want to do Course Builder. So I clicked on Course Builder. So all the stuff that you bring in from Blackboard is going to be in the middle here. The middle pane is your content. Okay, the right pane shows you, when you click on this, what actually the students are going to sort of see and how you can edit it. So right now I just have this one thing called a module. So modules are sort of big areas. You have topics that are underneath that, and then you have files, which would be like the folders that you had in Blackboard underneath that. So right now I basically only have one module. I really don't want a single module. Okay? So, excuse me, this is the course. These things are modules. Within there I have files. So what I want to do is I want to create a module. So I'm going to create a module, and I'm going to drag it under here. So this is going to be Welcome to the course. Okay? And this one is going to be Info for Students for Getting Started. Okay, you can put start and end dates on there. You can say display and calendar. I'm not going to do any of that right now, but you can. Okay. So under Welcome to the Course, maybe here is where I want course syllabus outline. Okay. So maybe I just drag that into there. Okay. Maybe things to consider. I want that in here. I'm going to, sort of throw that right under here. Okay, and I want course syllabus above that. So what you see is everything is drag and drop. Okay, let's see, what else? First day of class video. I want students to be able to see that, so I'm going to stick that in underneath there. Okay, oops, I don't know if it quite made it. Okay, oops, I got an extra one there. Okay, so you can collapse that. So first day of class video, course syllabus outline, things to consider. Hear from former students. These are just some videos from former students. Let's throw it under there. Okay, college information. course information, right? Maybe I'll throw those in there. Course information, college information. So what you can see is now whoops, this has to go in there. Course information goes in there. So just be careful with your line that you're basically nesting it. So the whole idea of Course Builder is it looks like an outline with, sub points in there. And it kind of organizes everything really nicely for you. Okay? So maybe next I want to add another module called, I want to add, drag and drop a module in here after Welcome to Class. I want to put it over here. Come on, get in there. Okay, and this is tutorials and how-tos. Okay, this module contains videos to help students to, blah, blah, blah. Start date, display calendar, that kind of thing. Okay. So tutorials and how-tos. I want tutorials and how-tos to be a higher level, so I'm going to put it up here. Okay, but now what I can do is I can move welcome to the course above that. Get above that. There we go. And so now tutorials and how-tos are down here. So, for example, how to study, I'm going to throw that in there. Discussions, how to do that, we're going to throw that in there. Navigating, well, we don't need navigating Blackboard anymore, so I'm going to delete that, remove. Let's see, other tutorials we have. It's a lot of lab stuff coming down here. Okay, weather forecasting tutorials, drag that thing up there. We'll throw it in tutorials. And then I have forecast explanation tutorial, shows them kind of how to do the labs and answer the lab report questions. Throw that in there. And let's see, any other, a weekly submission how-to, I'm going to throw that in there. Where are my tutorials? Oh, there we go. Come on, up, 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 up. Tutorial, and then I'm going to reading my comments on submissions. There's a tutorial. Throw that in the tutorials. And forecasting FYI, I'm going to throw that in there. Right? So, okay, and then once I'm in there, I can move these things around. Okay? So anyway, so when I'm all done, okay, watch what happens. Right? So everything was drag and drop with all the information that I had before. I'm going to go back to Course Home. Okay, and I have welcome to the course, tutorials, and how-tos. These are each going to be modules. All of this stuff is going to be moved, so you're not going to see all this stuff. Okay, so in welcome to the course, all right, you can add things in here. I have a first day of class video, course outline syllabus, things to consider. All right, I can go back to tutorials and how-tos, and I've got all my tutorials in there. So you can see here, keys to success in any course, all these things. So basically it lays out everything really nicely for you. So if you want to look at it from a student point of view, I'm going to go to student point of view up top. Okay, welcome to the course. It says there's 21 topics. Tutorials is 82 topics. Okay, first day of class, course syllabus, things to consider, hear from former students. When I go to tutorials and how-tos, I click on that. All of the different tutorials that I have down here, right, are loaded in here. So the nice thing about Course Builder, it really lays out your page nicely for you. I'm going to show you one more thing before I end this video. When you are in Course Builder, you don't want everything to look like this little Smoky Mountains thing here, right? Okay, so how do I, oh, welcome to the course. Okay, so right here we're going to add a description. Okay, this is a video that walks you through the course as if it is day one of the semester. Okay, and now I'm going to put in a picture. So let's see, insert image. Okay, and hopefully you have something on file. So maybe I go into Google, I go into images, and maybe I have something called Getting Started. I pick a nice image, like maybe this one here. Oh, that's kind of a cool one. Getting started, start, da, 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 da. Maybe, yeah, let's go for this one. So I do save image as. Okay. Oh, actually, this is the one I used for my course, so let me show you that. I'm going to go save image as, right? It's down here, and now it's interesting. It's in a weird format, JFIF. So I'm going to open that up in my any kind of photo software that you have, right? We're going to do save as, and we're going to, no, we can't save as a JFIF. I don't know if it'll take a JFIF. Let's see if it takes a JFIF. I can't remember when I was doing this the first time. Whoops, I'm showing you the wrong thing here. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to upload. Oh, it does. So I do this. Nope, that file extension is not allowed. So I have to send this to edit with Paint 3D. Now I'm going to do, where's my save as here? Save save it as an image, and now I'm going to use a JPEG. Okay, so actually maybe I'll use a ping. Okay, I'll put it in my downloads, just call it Getting Started. Okay, so now we got that thing in there. So now I can go back and I can say upload, Getting Started. It likes that one. I'll hit add. I can put alternative text, but this is really decorative, so I'll check that box. And you can see, boom, there we go. Okay, so I can hit update, and now we're good. So now, when I go back, okay, oh, it's welcome to the course I have to edit. Unfortunately, I did Getting Started. So welcome to the course. This is where I'm going to upload create. I'm going to hit this. My description. I'm going to put in that image now. Update. Okay, so now we go back to the home. There it is. So now I have Getting Started. Okay, so let me go to the page that I've already done to show you what this ends up looking like. So here's my page that I have set for summer. Okay, so I have announcements. There's my calendar and tasks, my visual table of contents. You can see I have Getting Started, course info, lecture notes, how to study, lab tutorials. This is where I upload the city, final exams, help, and then I'll show you this in a different video. So basically what I did was I just searched Google and I looked for little images that I thought would be nice on these little things, and every single one of these is a module. When I click on it, it then takes me to course outlines, whatever. It shows my Zoom links, basically all this information. So the idea is you take Blackboard, you export as a zip file, you bring the zip file in, and it's just going to throw everything into Brightspace. You want to create your own home page, choose how many little panes you want. I think 3 is kind of nice. You're going to add the widgets to each box on this, 3 boxes for your home page. Add the widgets you want in each one. And then you're going to use Course Builder to actually develop a tree or an outline of all of the different materials that you brought in for Blackboard. And anything that's considered a module is going to have its own virtual table of content. So these are all individual modules. Within each module, I'll have files, which used to be known as folders in Blackboard. So the idea is think about how you want to section up your course, make each of those a module, and then put all the content within each module, and you get this nice visual table of contents for students to see every time they come into the page. And I'm going to do some more videos after this. I think this is enough for the first one.